So this is a meeting, a CFT or whatever the hell they call, on August 8th. Oh, there's Jocelyn Hayes, bottom left, actress of the year. That's her boss, Rhonda, up at the top. Kristen Clark is there, but she's not showing her beautiful mug. And then Alyssa Edders, like, I don't even know, but she's like on the list of people I can't talk. And then Monica Smith, whoever the hell that is. Bottom right, I think she was doing the, excuse me. She was like typing out whatever. But there's us, like you see this, like, look at that fucking Rhonda up there. Like, literally, they're all like smiling, talking to me. I'm like, trying to do this meeting. They think it's hysterical. Mind you, this is after an entire year almost of them running me around, tell me to do this, tell me to do that. I'm doing it so they can all like laugh behind my back. Look, Jocelyn Hayes is such an actress. Where like Rhonda's like in her bed with a pillow. Like, I'm just kidding. I don't know. She's in a big comfy chair somewhere. Looks like she's in a recliner. Is that what it is? Let's zoom in a little bit. Is Rhonda in her recliner? It's kind of looks like. It looks like she's in a recliner. It's definitely not like an office chair. She's in a recliner. Like, feet up. Sweet tea. I think who's talking now? I don't know. Mind you, like, these people are all acting like they're so scared of me. Like, Jocelyn Hayes, she's, like, tough. Like, she goes to a gym, you can tell. Like, she could run my ass, like, over in circles, like, no doubt. And they're all, like, acting scared of me. You see Jocelyn? She's like, whatever. Rhonda's up there in her little fucking recliner. Getting paid. Like, just watch their facial reactions. Rolling eyes. Like, they're just horrific. I'm trying to be nice, but like I really want to like come through the fucking screen and like burst their bubble. Maybe Jocelyn's like doing a report. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Her hair's like flat on the top though. It's kind of weird, right? Her hair's like flat across. I know her hair doesn't look like that in person, so chopped off. Well, Rhonda's in her little recliner. I'm just like begging them to like stop trying to be professional. I got my little headband in, like try not to cry. Rhonda's like, yeah, you are just horrible. You are just horrible, probably. And I'm like, try not to cry. Trying to reason with them. They're like, oh, look at Rhonda's face. Look at Rhonda's face. She's like, I have no idea what the hell these meetings were all about. They were just like literally to like document them from recline. Like, I don't know. Nobody listened to me. I kept saying like, this is like, God only knows what I'm saying, but oh my God, this is my opinion. This is my. Like if I looked at her, I would have probably like, you can tell I'm just like so frustrated. I'm like, but I won't even give them the respect of looking at them because it's bullshit. Like, this is a woman who doesn't even just know the difference between pass and pastime. Oh, she's getting aggressive. She's a mean bitch. She's mean. And these people are supposedly so scared of me, right? Meanwhile, she's like doing these fake text messages and like all stuff. Like, obviously, I'm very uncomfortable. You can see me, like, I'm like so uncomfortable. I'm like smiling, trying to like Looks like I want to cry. You got Rhonda over there in her fucking recliner, just like. Oh, Kristen Clark is talking now. These are bullies. This is what bullies look like. Like, I'm just taking it all in, but you can tell, like, it's very uncomfortable for me because it's like bullshit. I'm sticking up for myself. Trying to be kind. Trying to be professional, which I was. And then it'd be like a meeting like this. And they would go back to a court summary and say, like, it was totally different. So, like, I think Alyssa Edders is, like, Rhonda's boss. So you got Big Boss, Rhonda, and then she is Jocelyn Hayes' boss. Rhonda is Jocelyn Hayes' boss. I think Alyssa is Rhonda's boss. So you got all the big wigs here, whatever. And I'm literally just, like, trying to, like, reason with them. I know I'm being professional. I know I'm trying to be kind. I know you can tell I'm, like, thinking about my words before I say them. Pausing, like, you know. Like, no problem. But then they would go, like, to a court summary and say, like, I showed up and I was, like, slinging racial slurs and, like, having a temper tantrum. And, like, I'm not. That's why I started recording these things. I should go back to the court summary and see what they said about this meeting. I think Rhonda's like, watch. I think that's a TV. You can see how the you can tell it's a TV because you see how, like, the light changes. Like, if you're on a computer, you see, like, the light stays about the same. But when you're watching TV from your recliner, you see, like, the TV. You see, like, the light keep coming to, like, different stuff on the TV. It becomes a different light. You know, like, duh. That's why I thought, like, at first, like, my mom hired, like, actresses for all this shit. Because, like, who goes to a meeting, a CFT meeting, like, sitting in the recliner watching TV? Rhonda does. And I'm, like, saying, and they're, like, humoring me. Because I'm, like, being professional. I'm, like, begging them to see my daughter. Jocelyn looks like she wants to come through the screen and, like, kill me. And Rhonda's busy, like, having the time of her life in her recliner, watching TV. Little snacks on the side. This is what I had to deal with. It was horrific. So here I am trying to reason with them, talk to them, like, and a lot of stuff that I'm saying is like, you got, you know, I keep sending you everything from therapy. I've showed you everything I'm doing. Like, I've done IOP. Wait, no, I hadn't done IOP. Oh, that's what I was talking about, actually. So on August 1st, I had a meeting with them at the courthouse. This is like the permanency planning meeting. That's what this was. The CFT meeting I had at the courthouse with Jocelyn and Kristen and all the attorneys as they were telling me to do IOP one more time. So I think I was telling them, if I remember correctly, which I could be off, but I think I was telling them, like, I have to go to my doctor. My doctor needs to put in, like, a referral. And I think at this point I'd already done that. 6 days later, mind you. Like, I'd already done that. But I don't think they had room for me. And, like, my doctor had to, like, really, like, call. So my psychiatrist actually had to call the dude. I can't remember his name right now. Jeez, Mr. Hernandez, I think it is. At IOP. And, like, since it was an emergency case, like, I wasn't getting released from a hospital. I was functioning. So it wasn't like a thing. I think I started at the end of August is when they finally had an open spot for someone who was not in crisis. Jocelyn looks like she wants to come through that fucking thing and just kill me. Like, I was scared of her. That's me getting a text from... I mean, but you just see Rhonda, like, no, nobody's taking anything seriously. Mind you, this is like my daughter. So I show up. I'm like trying to be professional, like trying to reason with them. You see me, like I'm not going bonkers. It's not like a rage. It's not like Jocelyn's like printing out some paperwork, doing her work, like not even paying attention to me. And I'm like, Rhonda's watching TV. Jocelyn's doing something else. And here I am like, this is the level of no respect, I was irrelevant in this whole case. I think Jocelyn's doing something on her computer, not looking at the screen. But yeah, she is. See, she's writing down. Rhonda's like, oh, let me get back to my show. This was horrible, okay? This was horrible. It's horrible to be treated like you're nothing, like you're irrelevant. It's gross, quite frankly. Like I'm a human being and these people were just like, nothing. And I'm like begging them and like telling them what's going on with like, Jocelyn had just told me I had to do this IOP. That's a woman who says past time instead of past time. She's a bully. Look at her. She's so aggressive. And then they're saying like, I'm so violent and aggressive. Like I was scared of these people. I never met Rhonda. Jocelyn Hayes, I only met her during visitation and she was like behind a glass. She's the one who said I was racist, but I think she's racist. I mean, obviously, why else would you say someone's racist? Rhonda's just like trying to stay awake, ready to take a nap in a recliner. Like, look, this is how aggressive Jocelyn Hayes is. Like, I was scared. Yep, she's like, I'm going to get you now. Look at her face. Look at Jocelyn Hayes' face. I'm going to get you. She's looking at me. What? What'd you say? What'd you say I did wrong? What? Because I was like telling them about this. It's Kristen Clark. Like back each other up. Cheerleader. Woo woo. Yeah, I'm going to put this public. Yeah, I want people to see for themselves how horrific this was. Like no mother or father or any parent should ever have to go through this. Go through all these people and like all these obstacles. And like watching this, like it, like what, meaning watching them like completely treat me like I was irrelevant. And like they want to harm me. Look at Jocelyn Hayes' face right there. See her? Oh, yeah, there she goes. Like rolling her eyes or like, browing it like, She's looking at me like right now, like I'm going to write the next court summary, girl. And I'm going to say you're this and that and this and that. And you showed up to this meeting and you were just horrific and you were horrible around your daughter. And like all these crazy things happened during visitation that never happened. She had already done that. But I'm just saying like she did that as soon as she got on the case. She didn't even know me. See her? Okay, I'm going to document right here that you called me the N-word. I'm not even kidding. How gross is this? How disgusting is it to be treated so horrifically by these people at the Department of Social Services who are on there watching TV on the recliner? I don't know where Jocelyn is doing this meeting, maybe at the office. But she's clearly like looking at something else on her computer, probably like, checking her email. And I'm like pouring my heart out to these people. Like, I just want to see my daughter. Try not to cry. That's my try not to cry in my car face. Like, thinking about my words, being very professional, although I'm in a sweatshirt. And you just see like daggers. You see daggers coming from Jocelyn Hayes' fucking eyes right there. Like, I couldn't even look at them. I could not even look at them. I didn't want to because I didn't want to see the eye rolls and the faces and it was threatening to me. I'm trying not to cry. You can tell. It's my try not to cry face, my crazy lips. I'm not even looking at them when I'm talking because, like, I didn't want to say, Rhonda's back to the TV. She's back watching TV. She looked like she's trying to stay awake from her siesta or something. It was like at 1:30. People are just like pounding me when they talk. And I'm just going on and on and on. Like, please just let me see my daughter. I've done everything. I've sent you all these notes. I'm about to do IOP again for the second time. Like, I got to go through this huge issue to, like, get my doctor to get it, you know? And they're like, we don't care. We don't care. I'm busy watching TV. I'm doing my reports. You are irrelevant. Look at this. And this is why they wanted privacy. I signed confidentiality so that no one would see this being treated. Rhonda's like, ugh, whatever. Her eye roll. I'm begging. You back the fuck up. I am begging these people to see my daughter. Look at Rhonda's face. Eye roll. Jocelyn's like doing something else, like in La La Land, disassociating, something like that. And I am begging to have a relationship with my little girl. Rhonda McClendon, monster. Jocelyn Hayes, monster. Kristen Clark, monster. I mean, they're all right here. Look at this. I got like a notepad. I got a pen. Like, and they're just humoring me. Look at Rhonda's little, you know what they call that? Duper's delight. When they know they're doing something terrible, they're getting away with it. It's called Duper's delight. Wiping the words off her fucking face. It's horrible to watch this. I'm not going to lie. It's horrible to watch this. It was horrible to experience it. It's just as horrible to watch it. Like me, you can see me, like I'm trying, like, not to say anything. I'm like pursing my lips. I'm so frustrated. Look at Rhonda. She's like, oh yes, you are a monster. You can't see your child. I am Queen God on my recliner throne. Smoking like 2 cigarettes. Like I can't even. I can't even. They're just humoring me. Humoring me. And I am pouring my heart out to these women. Kristen Clark, that's the guardian ad litem up on top left. They all know. They're all aware. These are all going to be names that are in my lawsuit. They thought this was cute. Look at Jocelyn Hayes. She looks like she wants to come through that screen. She does not like white people. She treated my daughter like shit. She treats me like shit. And then she has the nerve to put in, like I called her the N-word in text messages. No, I think she called herself that. Just because she doesn't like white people. Rhonda's like, let me get back to this TV. You can tell how it's a TV and not a computer screen. Because it keeps blinking different colors. Like, this is how little they don't care. You're not allowed to record it or talk about it because they don't want anybody to know. This is how they're getting paid for, or, you know, that they're getting paid to harass and humiliate people. I'm just like begging and begging and begging. Rhonda's like, okay, I want to get back to my nap. I want to get back to my siesta. I got some snacks to eat. Making Jocelyn a little bit uncomfortable. Probably because I'm saying, like, this is what y'all have done. She gets madder and madder at me. You see her. Got daggers in her eyes. These people are not scared of me. These are people I was scared of. That whole Darvo thing, you know, reverse play the victim. That's exactly what's happening here. Like, you can tell I'm so uncomfortable. I can't even look at them in the eyes because I feel like they're evil. But I'm begging to see my daughter. Telling them I've done everything. My case plan's been done since last February. They're trying to, like, look at Rhonda's face. Oh, there comes Dagger. Yep. Can you imagine? It's horrific.